16 through 39. So these are 3 lessons in this chapter that I really like, and I was flipping through my Bible, and I thought you guys would like to hear them. These just kind of spoke to me. So I recommend, if you are a huge studier of the Bible, or you are a big fan of history or anything like that, or you just like facts while reading the Bible, this Crossway Bible is a studying Bible. That's why it has the little lines right here, so if you want to write stuff down in your Bible, it's a study Bible. And it also has down here, so these little boards right here, let focus. It will focus ever. It will ever focus. It has, I don't think it's gonna focus. It's focusing on my thumb. Well, this part right here, it either tells you where in old chapters, the prophet, you can go back and read about they're prophesizing, or you can read it in the other chapters of Luke and Mark where they're talking about it. It also has where Jesus will use Hebrew words or Greek words, because Jesus seemed to use a lot of Greek words. It seemed like he was a Greek word fan, because I don't know, you read it and you find that he's using a lot of Greek words sometimes, or maybe that's what some of these writers like to use. I don't know. Or he also liked to speak to what are they called? The Gentiles. So he had to speak like in their language. So you could also read and find that down here there are words, and it's giving you the definition of what it means. So if you are a studier and you want to know the history about a Bible, or about the Bible itself, get Crossway if you're a studier. I'm a studier. That's why I highlight so much, is because I want to know context, clues, who's, what's, why's, all this stuff. That's why I've highlighted so much. So for 2 minutes I've been ranting, almost 3, about this. Let's go ahead and get into our verse of the day. Behold, I am sending you out as sheep in the midst of wolves, so be wise as serpents and innocent as doves. Beware of men, for they will deliver you over to courts and flock you in their synagogues, and you will be dragged before governors and kings for my sake, and to bear witness before them and Gentiles. When they deliver you over, do not be anxious how you are to speak or what you are to say, for what you are to say will be given to you in that hour. For it is not you who speaks, but the Spirit of your Father speaks through you. Brother will deliver brother over to death, and the father his child, and the children will rise against parents and have them put to death, and you will be hated by all for my name's sake. But the one who endures to the end will be saved. When they prosecute you in one town, flee to the next. For truly I say to you, you will not have gone through all the towns of Israel before the Son of Man comes. Grabbed all 3 pages. A disciple is not above his teacher, nor a servant above his master. It is enough for the disciple to be like his teacher, and the servant like his master. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebul, how much more will they mangle those of his household? So have no fear of them, for nothing is covered that will not be revealed, or hidden that will not be known. What I tell you in the dark, say in the light, and what you hear whispered, proclaim on the housetop. And do not fear those who kill the body, but cannot kill the soul. Rather fear him who can destroy both soul and body in hell. Are not two sparrows sold for a penny, and not one of them will fall to the ground apart from your Father? But even the hair of your head are numbered. Fear not, therefore, you are more valuable than many sparrows. So everyone who acknowledges me before men, I also will acknowledge before my Father who is in heaven. But whoever denies me before man, I also will deny before my Father who is in heaven. Do not think that I have come to bring peace to the earth. I have not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I have come to set man against his father, and a daughter against his mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a person's enemy, those of his household, a person's enemy will be those of his own household. Whoever loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and whoever loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And whoever does not take his cross and follow me is not worthy of me. Whoever finds his life will lose it, and whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. I like this verse. I like this story. Well, not story. I like this lesson. Sometimes the anxiety and everything comes in, and being a follower, it's a lot. It is so much sometimes. But we don't realize what is coming. We don't realize that sometimes when you take on the title of Christian, you don't realize at that moment that this is going to come at you. You don't realize that. But Jesus tells us in this lesson that it's going to come, but it's going to be okay. And that's what I like. I really like. He constantly assures us over and over, saying, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. This is going to happen. You're going to be okay. And I like that. It's one of the things. I'm just going to go ahead and read verses 40 to 42, because that's what it's called, the reward. I don't know why I didn't put it in there. Whoever receives you receives me, and whoever receives me receives him who sent me. The one who receives a prophet because he is a prophet will receive a prophet's reward, and the one who receives a righteous person because he is a righteous person will receive a righteous person's reward. And whoever gives one of these little ones even a cup of cold water because he is a disciple, truly I say to you, he will by no means lose his reward. So, in the grand scheme of things, being a Christian, you're not going to be liked. Not everyone you come into contact with is going to like you. He tells us that. He tells us that way before 2025. And that's kind of funny. That way before 2025, Jesus says, not everyone's going to like you. In fact, people are not going to like you because of me. But then, he says that because you follow me, just because you follow me, your reward is already greater. And just because you come in my name's sake, that's your reward is already set. So this is one of those things. Faith over works. Jesus already goes over faith and works. He's now going over faith and works. People, he hasn't even gotten to that part yet, I think in chapter of Matthew. People back then, because I respect Islam in the sense that they do a lot of work to help needy, homeless, they give to the poor, I respect them. But they have like a sheet of things they have to do before they die. They have a bucket list of like give to the poor, work in a soup kitchen, because that's what they think that their faith has to be done through works. Like if I do this will be on my good karma. Well, simply right down here, Jesus says, if you're just coming in my name's sake, that's good. You're doing a good deed. And when you help someone in my name's sake, you're doing a good deed. Sorry, excuse me, so I got distracted. That's what Jesus is telling us. It is.
And also he tells us he's not here to make peace. So yeah, it's hard when you walk into a room and let's say there's like 20 people in there. Let's say 10 of those people want nothing to do with you. Or heck, no, 15 of those people want nothing to do with you just because they know you're a Christian. It is hard sometimes. But Jesus says he did not come to make peace. He came with a sword. And that sword often means that there's going to be some tough things that are going to happen. This is a good chapter. I like this chapter. I like chapter 10. It's one of my favorites of Matthew's. It's a hard lesson. It hits you and you're like, okay, wow. But it's one of my favorites. I think we're about to hit, let me see, hold on. We are, is it the 25th already? Or is it the 18th? I think it's the 25th. Oh gosh. Jeez. Okay, well, look at that. Alright, 17th. That's our goal right there. Why won't this camera focus? It won't focus on anything. 17th. That's our goal. Excuse my classwork stuff. I got a lot of classes going on. That is, 17th is our goal. And wow. That is, this week will be, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks into Lent. And then we'll have 3 weeks after that. Wow. So if you guys are doing Lent, congrats, keep pushing. I'm so proud of you guys. And again, if you've missed any videos, they've all been uploaded to YouTube. They're all there. I'm sorry I got behind. I know, I'm sorry. And I pinky promised that I would upload them that night and I did not. I'm so sorry. But they're all uploaded now. So I hope you guys have a lovely night. The stream went a little over by the time that I thought it would. But okay, whoever you are, the one viewer, I don't know if you're the same person that keeps coming back. I've appreciated you. You make it to every stream, and I appreciate that you've come and you've watched and you've made time. No matter the time, I will stream from 5 to 10 o'clock and you will always be here. So I don't know if you're the same viewer. If you are that same viewer, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. And if you're doing Lent, keep pushing. Keep going. Share, my dear friends, and God bless. And thank you to the one viewer that always attends, always. I hope you have a blessed night. Cherry, my dear friends, and God bless.